Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports play show come out the back for you, Corbett. I am Tony.
Baby Tony.
That's Public Pino. He's a Canadian sensation. He's a beer winner.
Hey, Tony.
Day to you, sire. Brucey Bruce.
What's going on, dude?
What is going on, dude?
What's going on, Bruce? It's Wednesday, mostly.
It is mostly Wednesday, almost all day.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like your fit today.
Thanks. Yeah, why?
I don't know. You're giving me trucker vibes.
I'm giving you trucker vibes.
Yeah. Not sure why. Let me think about it.
Like a long haul.
Good sweater, Bruce.
Open road.
Let me
Good
think about
sweater.
it.
Yeah, this is
Good
nice.
sweater.
Nice sweater. Nice quarter zip sweater.
Otter, how are we?
Tony, doing fantastic, John. It's Wednesday.
Oh,
It's
Jesus
not really
Christ.
football.
There's F's in the chat.
Yeah.
There's already F's in the fucking chat.
Do you know how to restart the audio like Bill did the other day?
There's like one thing.
Still F's in the chat?
Jesus Christ.
Is there still F's in the chat? F's in the chat. F's in the chat.
Should be good in like a second.
Let's just let's see. I'll just keep talking like this.
Check. 1 2 1 2.
F's in the chat.
F's in the chat.
Oh, this guy.
Is it fixed or not? I'm seeing
Wish-
it's fixed.
Wish.
Yeah, we're good.
F's
Wish.
in
We're
the
good now.
Hammer Dahn.
F's in the chat.
We're good.
F's in the chat.
All right.
F's in the chat.
Tone didn't fall down the stairs fully.
Otter, how are we?
We're doing better now. I've seen a couple W's.
Yeah, we're good.
This is a brand new streaming computer the last couple days, so
Figured
the
it
chat
out.
can just like kind of give us a little bit of a break and
No, they are.
also
They're nice people.
alert us
Good
with
guys.
the F's. I do appreciate the alert.
Yeah, they're good people. They're good people.
Good people.
Man, I have a question
throw
for
those
you
dubs.
to start the show.
Oh.
Oh God.
Are the Milwaukee Bucks hype now?
You know what? I fucking love Dame Dalla. I think the Milwaukee Bucks have been hype, actually. The Milwaukee Bucks are a game that I will always go to here. There's the Milwaukee Bucks. There's the Lakers.
They've always been very, very good, but this
They
hype.
been
Yeah, this-
hyped,
this-
bro.
No,
Okay.
dude, they're hype. If you go to a game, if you go to the Pacers versus Bucks game, it happens once a year. There's going to be more Giannis jerseys in the stands than there are any Pacers jersey. So,
Are they hype enough to be plus 360 to win the NBA championship?
no. Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
a
they beca-
little,
they
I think
beca-
like 500.
They became the favorites. Which,
What happened to Miami?
It's fair.
well, it
I was told.
turns out Portland's head coach.
I was told.
I heard, but Drew
Mhm.
Holiday is potentially going to Miami. Sorry, on Holiday, as part of the trade.
So does Dame have a no trade clause and he waived it? Like I didn't think he even had a no trade clause.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
I'm not familiar enough with the situation.
All I ever knew was
Yeah.
that it was Miami or nothing, I was told.
I
That's
assume
what
the sit-
Dame said though. Like I never thought that in my mind.
I assume the season's kind of close because I got an update on my phone last night that the Pens were playing hockey.
The NHL preseason has started. NBA preseason starts in Lakers start in 10 days. I don't
Okay.
know about any other.
I got that notification on my phone I got a goal notification on my phone last night, and I said, "What the fuck is
I
this?"
believe the kickoff of the tip-off, if you will, of the NBA season is October 24th, 25th.
Okay,
Good to know.
you know how that works for me. See you in February.
See you Christmas Day.
Well, guess what? Christmas Day is
Monday.
it's a Monday, and there's 3 NFL games that day, so you're probably not going to see me on Christmas.
Yeah, NFL has taken over Christmas Day as well.
Yeah, unless Christmas is on a Tuesday, Wednesday,
Thursday.
Thursday, or Friday.
Friday. Well, even
I think they'll
Thursday.
still put games there now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thur-
They
They've done
might.
so well.
Thursday they would certainly take it over.
Yeah.
Shout out to the NFL. Put
Shout out
more
to the
games
NFL.
on more holidays. It's awesome for NFL families.
It does make the line softer in the NBA on Christmas, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate.
Thank you, Bruce.
Good point, Bruce.
Thank you, Bruce.
I think that the Suns won big here with they got the Bosnian guy Nurkic.
Got rid of Ayton.
Got rid of Ayton.
Where'd he
Nurkic-
go- where'd
Nurkic, Nurkic?
Where'd Ayton
Yeah.
go? Portland?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got Nurkic and what's his name? Duke.
Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen.
Portland
Yeah,
going to
much
ship
needed.
him out too?
Much
Who?
needed depth.
Aiton, or they eating that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd try and trade him to the
They
Pacers.
can't.
They offered him that
Yeah, they
contract.
can't.
That's true. They did.
They'll have to eat some of it to move him, but they should not
I
eat.
think that was a PR move by the Pacers, knowing that the Suns were probably going to match that one.
You think?
Maybe. I don't know.
They're shopping Buddy Hield.
Yeah, that's their best fucking player. Like, if you look at any of the stats, that's by far their best player their last 3 years.
Okay.
Wild.
We've done enough.
Good
NBA
round ball.
Yeah,
talk.
we'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
How did
College basketball.
Are we almost ready for the playoffs?
For
Baseball?
what?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, it's
about
fine.
we're about done with the games that matter. There's one game that matters tonight.
Okay. Let's just. I mean, what's are we taking baseball tonight? Are we taking
Yeah,
that
you
one
want
game?
it? You want it in there?
So the Phillies partied pretty hard last night. They
Buccos
did
didn't take them down.
Yeah, they did end up clinching the top wild card spot. So they celebrated. They were some party videos on TMZ, probably resting everybody. Obvious play on situation with the Pittsburgh Pirates. I think the +1.5 is pretty affordable. And I'm going back to the Astros with the Mariners. They got Framber Valdez on the bump.
Okay.
Got the Guardians first 5 money line with Bieber.
Okay.
That's a good one too.
Love you, Beebs.
Don't hate the Yankees first 5 +1/2 with Garrett Cole.
Okay.
I got the Rangers first 5 money line. Astros first 5 money line.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited for playoffs start.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am too.
gonna be interesting.
I'm thinking about Philly's future here because it's like they'll have the Braves in the second round, whatever. What is that? The divisional round. And if you take them down, you should be able to.
The NLDS.
Yeah, I feel like they could probably snag the pennant if they take down the Braves, and then hopefully the Astros lose on the other side to the Orioles or something, and then you get an inexperienced Orioles side at 13-1.
Okay. Wednesday. So let's do a little bit of a more in-depth breakdown of the NFL games.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through it as a stats on a stat side, and if you guys have any trends, what have you been selling lately?
Sequel analysis has been my
Okay.
calling card of late.
I like that. Let's go through this.
Not
Let's-
my handiwork. People are doing
No, sure.
Sportsbook breakers and killer sports.
I didn't put I'm getting these stats from a different website. Shout out teamrankings.com. They do a nice matchup fucking preview.
Yeah, the sequel I did try to teach myself, but it's just like, man, if they're just gonna
If it's out there.
yeah, they're just gonna tell me the trend.
Yeah, exactly. Detroit and Green Bay tomorrow night. Kind of something that sticks out to me as far as matchup wise. Green Bay's actually rushing the ball 11th most, but they're only 26 in yards per rush. And Detroit 5th against the run to start the year. On the other side, Detroit is 2nd in yards per pass. Green Bay's 12th, which is not bad, but might give Detroit a little bit of a stat edge early on this one.
Lions covered 10-12 against Green Bay.
Wow.
Green Bay won 16 of 20 against Detroit. But
So-
that's Aaron Rodgers' era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is
Laying-
big spreads.
Laying numbers.
Yeah.
Big spreads in the division, which we kind of talked about earlier in the week, which those division foes, once you get those big spreads, it feels like they rarely
Yeah, this is a pivotal game in division history.
Yeah.
go on.
Changing of the guard.
It is.
Break
yeah.
it down for me, Pa.
It just is. You know why?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know
New
why.
era.
It is a brand new era. I mean,
Yeah.
this is kind of like I dealt with this, fucking new era. Ben dominated the Browns for years. Hey, Kenny, let's do the same, okay? We can't have any draw. We can't be losing the Browns,
Yeah.
and he has
Yep.
it.
With Eli, it was, you go to Lincoln Financial Field and get your ass kicked, and then it's like, hey, Danny Dimes, you better go down to Lincoln Financial Field.
So
and get your ass
Jones,
kicked.
Jones and Watson are in,
They are trending that direction.
and
Yeah.
Bach is.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't.
I wouldn't even.
Dobbs
I wouldn't
said-
even worry about that anymore.
Dobbs did say Jones was playing.
Yeah,
Like,
kind of like
just-
leaked it.
You just tell us the 4 games this year that Bach is gonna play instead of telling us when he's
Yeah.
not gonna play.
Yeah. But Jones and Watson is huge.
Massive. And, you have to think that, wasn't a playoff game, but that, knockout blow that the Lions dealt them last year.
Oh yeah.
If LaFleur can't fire him up for this one, what can he fire him up for?
Exactly.
I really like them with the addition of Watson and Jones to get the job done.
Atlanta, Jacksonville. What do the Falcons like to do?
Pound the
Run
pill.
the
Run a ball.
Oh.
Jacksonville's actually 6th early in the year against
Oh.
the run. On offense, though, Atlanta defense has the advantage against Jacksonville run game and passing game. Jacksonville offense has not been good to start the year. Jacksonville's pass defense has not been good, but Atlanta's passing offense has also not been good at all. I'm not seeing a super clear edge. Maybe an under here for me, actually.
Atlanta covered 6 straight against Jacksonville.
Okay.
You know how many times Jacksonville has won in their last 20 against the NFC?
No.
1.
Yeah, there are a lot of bad teams.
Haven't covered
Wow.
10 against the AFC or against the NFC South as well.
Yeah, you know what? A London, those games sometimes tend to start a little slow. Yeah, I think Tony you might see an under 43.5 or so to start this one. I don't know if I'm going to start the game there, but I'm gonna check out the Pixar fucking alternate cast for sure. Just want to let you know. It doesn't sound like you are.
No.
You're not
No.
I certainly will.
the Toy Story cast. Yeah,
Oh yeah, why not? Just check it out.
you gotta check it out.
Getting Disney
don't.
Plus.
We're already waking up for a London derby. The one note I have here is the Jaguars were 148 yesterday. They're 156 today. Don't be crying when you wake up Saturday morning to go jag off and you gotta lube up with like a minus 175, minus 180. If you're gonna jag off, maybe jag off on hump day right now.
We're talking money line.
Yes, we are.
Artie Smith wants to be knighted.
He does.
Those boys in that locker room will be fired up for him.
That's true.
Since he's at Tennessee, this is interesting because Tennessee is the number 1 yards per rush defense in the NFL. Cincy does not run the ball. They are 31st in rushing percentage.
Yep.
So I don't know if you even take that into account. Cincinnati is 30. So they're second. This reminds me kind of is it the Bucs last year that was like this? Cincy's number 2. They throw the ball 70% of the time, but they're 32nd in yards per pass. Tennessee has the 29th ranked pass defense. So something's got to give in that matchup. Is it going to be the Cincinnati pass game that you trust or the Tennessee pass defense?
Jamar Chase is going to be wide open.
Yeah, it kind
From
of.
what I've watched of Titans ball.
Cincy's defense giving up over 5 yards a rush to start the season. They are 28th opponent yards per rush. Can Derrick Henry get going? Because they have not really got going to
Nope.
start the year.
And it was like a rock bottom affair. Every time you put Derrick Henry in the game, you're losing 3 yards. Last time out with the
Yeah.
Browns. So you have to figure he bounces back.
That Brownies defense is pretty good. I don't know where I'm going to go on that one. That's
Bengals
interesting.
covered 6 straight against the Titans.
Yeah. The one that pops out is that fucking playoff game where Joe was sacked 9 times, but they still won
Or
something.
were the Titans favored by that game? 3.
3.
Yeah.
3. Washington and Philly. Here's a good matchup. So Washington is 3rd in the league as far as rushing, but they're 29th in rushing attempts. You would think they'd want to run the ball more with a inexperienced quarterback. Philly's very good against the run though, top 5. Philly likes to run the ball, right?
Yep.
Washington is 28th right now against the run.
That's alarming.
Yeah. I think Philly's going to beat the shit out of him.
It does. When I'm looking at the numbers here, I'm definitely not going to take the Commanders.
Yeah. I think that the Eagles have a good chance of doing basically 1 week, 2 games that look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had to put 2 teams that are eerily similar, Bucks and Commanders.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be 25-11.
Yeah.
Mark it down.
Yeah, I 100% could see that. Any trends for that one, Paul?
Not much. Just
Okay.
just Eagles great against the NFC.
Tampa versus New Orleans. It looks like
Settled back to 3.
yeah.
Simmer down now.
New Orleans defense has the advantages, I should say, and New Orleans pass offense has an advantage, but that was with Derek Carr in the game. This one feels like This one feels like I should probably stay away from this one.
Bucks covered 2 of 8 against New Orleans.
Hmm.
Saints covered 1 of 7 against the NFC South.
This could
is
be another 2. What's the total on this one? 40.5.
This
Yep.
is just to take the Bucks as a dog. I feel like buy low spot after, but it's also a short week, so you could say buy low spot on Jameis and the Saints, I suppose.
Yeah, that feels like a potential under for me.
The sequel deep dive here was that after the Bucks let up a ton of rush yards, they are 0-10 at the spread in the next game. So that is
good.
great.
Kamara's back.
Kamara
is back.
Jeez,
I
Louise.
am on the Bucks plus the 3 and the hook, though, just because, that offense, once Derek Carr went out of that Packers game, and obviously it's different with a full week to prepare, and, Jameis is going to Jameis a little bit, probably. I just think that 3 and the hook is too good to pass up.
Rams at Colts. Colts rush defense has been really good, but the Rams don't run the ball. 28th in rushing attempts. They pass the ball. They're 6th in pass attempts. And they're 9th in yards per pass. So good pass offense. Colts pass defense is ranked in the 20s. So maybe an advantage there for the Rams on the offensive side. And on the defensive side, the Colts have a slight edge in rushing, and the Rams have the edge on defense in the pass game. I might lean Rams there.
Rams covered 6 of 9 against the Colts. Colts covered 4 of 5 against the NFC West.
Last time the Rams were in town, fun fact.
Rams also 8-1 straight up last night against AFC South.
Okay. You remember the last time the Rams were in town, what happened?
No.
Was that here?
Carson Wentz sprained both of his ankles on one play. Yep.
Oh, that play was funny as shit.
They win that game?
Who?
Colts?
I don't think so.
No, I don't.
No,
think
what's
so
his name came in and threw a pick first pass.
Our
Jacob Eason?
Jake East, Jakob Eason.
First ball out route, Ramsey.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. 100. Yeah, that
Yeah, I
100%.
remember now.
That 100% happened.
Trying to get away from Aaron fucking Donald, too.
A lot of
Jesus
travel
Christ.
for the Rams.
Yeah, I like it. Well, if Richardson's going too.
Yeah, I think this one's probably pushing the pace and going over.
Oh.
I think that he'll be fired up and have like a bit of that, this is my job chip on his shoulder. And the offense is much more efficient yards per play with him in. So I think last week, struggle offense kind of lowered this total a bit, although it is creeping up.
Okay. Steelers at Houston. Oh boy. The Steelers are 29th in yards per rush. Houston defense has the advantage there. Steelers actually have the advantage in the passing game. So take that with do that with what you will.
What? They look good on Sunday. Come on.
Houston is 31st in yards per rush. Steelers have actually been terrible against the run. They're 29th. But doesn't feel like it's going to be a factor there. And Houston's pass, actually, both offensive have an advantage in the passing game, not the rushing game. So do with that what you will.
Steelers covered 5 of 6 against Houston, covered 5 straight on the road, and covered 8 straight against the AFC South.
Bit of a vibes game, too, with JJ going to the Ring of Honor.
True. 5 straight on the road is surprising from all the Steelers' usual trend propaganda you hear at home. I just
shot at you.
Propaganda? I don't know.
No. I mean, I'm a perpetrator of it. Nothing I like more than
Taking them at the sure.
Taking them at the sure. But I just struggle with laying points on the road with the Steelers right now because of the offense. Like, if you go down early though, you're winning by 1. You're not going to spare a single point.
This will be a close
victory.
game.
Yeah, I'll lay 160 with Steelers money line.
It will be
sure.
a close game. Baltimore's at Cleveland. Cleveland has the number 2 rush defense and the number 1 pass defense. So statistically, Cleveland has the advantage on the defensive side. Also, offensively, Cleveland 8th in yards per rush. Baltimore's 13th, so a bit of an advantage there. Now, how much was that with Chubb? Baltimore does have a really good pass defense. They're number 3 right now.
I don't think anyone's been to the red zone against the Browns in like 6 quarters.
4 plays, D-Bud said on Pat's show, that they've had to defend in the red zone.
That's impressive.
Steelers didn't get there. Steelers didn't get there once. They won the ball game. They didn't get
Titans.
I don't think Titans got there either.
No, so that would be 8 quarters.
Potentially.
That's diabolical.
Yeah, because the Steelers
brother.
scored on the long touchdown from Pickens.
That is diabolical, brother.
Cleveland's a 3-point favorite at home. I might lean that way.
Yeah, Ravens covered 12-15 on the road at Cleveland.
Denver is at Chicago.
Ooh.
I'm
The
excited.
poop bowl.
I'm excited to pull these
The
up.
poop bowl.
Denver's actually 10th in yards per rush. Chicago's 8th in defending it. Those are both surprising to me.
It's because everybody can just throw the ball.
Denver's got
Denver's
really good offensive numbers when I'm looking at it here.
This is Denver Broncos play of the year.
Yeah, I love the Broncos here.
You
What's
don't
the lineup?
You don't hang
both
70.
offenses have an event. So Denver's defense is 31st against the rush, 32nd against the pass.
What's the lineup, Tony?
They just lost by 70 points.
Minus
in
3.
3 weeks.
Yeah, true.
only
First
three.
team to ever be
The stats
favored.
could be skewed a little bit.
First
around that
team
game.
to ever be favored after giving up a 70 burger
For
the next
sure.
week.
I'm not touching this game. If anything, it feels like an over.
Broncos POD.
Yeah, I might even take the Broncos.
The Broncos, I don't think the Broncos are half as bad as this Bears team.
Yeah. I don't want to test it though.
Yeah.
Eh.
And I guess you do have to throw out the T-Swift factor.
Also, Russ, kind of revenge game because he turned down the Bears.
Turn down for what?
Or is it a revenge game on the other side?
I don't think it's either, really.
Yeah, I forgot about that even happened. So
Yeah.
I mean, a Russ turn it around game.
Whoa.
Russ
Get
is-
a win. Like, he's been playing well, but he hasn't gotten the wins. So,
He can't play fucking defense too, Mitt.
I mean, that's still hasn't been able. They've been getting into the red zone. They haven't been finishing a lot of fucking drives.
If
Really
this team,
falling.
if they put up what they've put up in these 3 games last year, they'd be 3-0. With their if
Yeah,
their defense
they
was
would.
playing the same, dude.
They
They
would.
put up 20 in every game. They would have
They
won
would
every
be.
fucking game, man.
yeah.
Figure it out on defense.
Figure it out. Minnesota's at Carolina.
Ooh.
Minnesota has the advantage on both sides, or rushing and passing on offense. Carolina has the advantage on the ground, but here's a funny fact. Frank Reich is 30th in rushing attempts.
I like how you just put it on Frank fully.
I do, always.
Rushing.
Yeah.
And they're throwing the ball 68% of the time,
With Red Rocket at the helm.
and they're 31st in yards per pass.
Bryce Young, back practice.
Call me crazy. This
As much as I love the Broncos, I might like the Vikings just as much.
do I want to lay it with the Vikings on the road?
Feeling
Probably.
revenge game.
They absolutely have to win this football game.
have
Who,
to.
the Vikings?
Yeah. And the Broncos. Both of them absolutely have to win.
Bryce
I
Young.
think
Bryce Young is back, I believe.
Panthers stink, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They
Yeah.
do. I
You
mean,
don't
I
like
say this
DJ
every fucking
You don't like
week.
DJ Shark?
I love DJ.
You don't like
Chark.
Adam Thielen?
I love Adam Thielen. They're just a bad football team. There's nothing more to be said.
You want to know who is dead last in the league in yards per rush defense?
Giants?
The Buffalo Bills.
Jeez.
And they are going against the number 1 yards per rush offense in the Miami Dolphins, the number 1 yards per pass offense in the Miami Dolphins,
The number one offense.
the number 1 offense. The only thing that the Bills have an advantage in is on the ground on the offensive side, because Miami's giving up 4.6 yards per rush. Buffalo's averaging over 5 a carry. Will they do that though? They tend to start chucking it around the
They get pretty
around the
passive.
yard when they get in games like this. I feel like
Yep.
it'd be hard for me not to take the Dolphins.
Finns have lost 7 straight in Buffalo.
I assume everyone's going to be on the Fins.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking.
Miami covered 6 straight, covered 5 straight on the road. Buffalo 13-2 straight up last 15 at home, but only covered 1 of 5 against the AFC East.
53% of the bets are on the Dolphins.
That's what I'm seeing,
I
too.
no longer pay for Action App Pro, so I don't know the money percentage. My billing expired or whatever, and then I went on a heater, and I was like, I guess all that intel was actually hurting.
Didn't need it.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, actually, none of that information matters at all.
Maybe
Uh,
you overthink it.
Vegas is in at Chargers.
I'd like to get ahead that I'm off the Raiders if Hoyer's starting.
Okay, that's I get
Big
that.
of you.
We were talking about it earlier. You know what you
Yeah,
get. You know what you have with Hoyer, and it's You should want to see what fucking Aiden O'Connell could do.
John, they got to get Jacobs going, man.
So they are 30th in yards per rush, 2.9 yards a carry.
That offensive line needs to get going, and honestly, they might need to just get new safeties in general.
A bad game for Jimmy G to be out if it is, because the Chargers are 30th against the pass.
Let Aiden cook.
Chargers have the advantage both through the air and on the ground on offense.
Eckler questionable here?
Still?
I think
I
so.
think he's coming back. But
Do we know has Jimmy been decided yet? Do we know?
Nothing
no.
yet.
Okay.
Vegas covered 5 of 6.
It's in that
against the
pesky
AFC
protocol.
West.
Huh?
Jimmy's in that pesky protocol.
The concussion did not look bad.
No.
Say
What
that.
hit was it from?
Minka barely grazed his.
Oh, when Minka wiped him out with that brutal personal
He didn't even
foul?
wrap him up. Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, when's Minka
That
gonna
can't
stop?
be. It had to be one of the hitting the ground.
When's it gonna end?
I mean, that's the play that I think he went out on. So
Yeah, or his knee actually did get fucked up.
Could-
and
maybe.
they rolled up on him, and this is all a ruse.
New England against Dallas. Dallas.
Ooh.
You know, for everyone talking about that defense, they are 30th against the run.
Oh no.
New England 22nd running the ball, so not great, but they do have a slight advantage there. They do not have advantage through the air. New England's defense has an advantage on both sides of the ball. Feels like I'll be taking the Pats in this one.
Yeah, New England won 6 of 7 against the Cowboys. Dallas won 5 of 6 against the AFC, though.
I think that line's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
7?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to be holding a money line ticket. Have to be.
Fuck.
it is certainly a bad matchup
Stupid.
for the soft Cowboys, but I think I'm staying away.
They'll use that.
They won't.
What if McCarthy goes?
Are you-
"Man,
are you-
okay, I heard fucking Bruce Brown
Are you off the Cowboys?
call us
yet?
soft.
No, I just think, they are kind of a soft team. I mean, the season fucking ended last Thursday. Let's just be honest about it. Like, their corners all
hilarious.
fucking
I was trying to
suck,
chum the
so-
water with that one, and you just said, "Yeah, they are pretty soft."
Yeah, they are fucking soft. I mean, fuck. Look at the way they fucking
You knew you were
play.
getting a reaction either way, didn't you?
Yeah.
I guess.
Arizona. and-
Lazio just scored, Bruce.
Huh.
Huh.
Arizona and San Francisco. San Fran
beach here.
offense, no joke, has the advantages. Arizona's offense has the advantage on the ground. They are number 2 in yards per rush. They had a couple big fucking rushes last week. I don't know. I'm probably gonna stay. I'll just probably. I don't feel like taking.
This
that.
can't be right. Arizona's won 11 of the last 16 against San Francisco.
Cliff had their number. Now
Yeah.
that date's way past. Cliff.
Copy. Cliff was copying everything down to the haircut, so he better add their number.
That's unbelievable, dude.
KC at the Jets.
I think I'm going to stay away from this one.
KC defense has the advantages, and then it's split. When Kansas City's on offense, they have the passing advantage, but not on the ground. Yeah, that feels like a stay away from me. Too.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be, unless it's like a last-ditch effort.
I think I'm comfortable with the Chiefs pulling away here.
Yeah?
They've covered 4 or 5 in the regular season, which
Doesn't
is
feel
something
like
they
5.
usually
It's
don't
just
do.
like when you're talking about the Chiefs not covering here, it's 12.5, 13.5. But if it's below the 10, I
Chris
think
Jones
okay.
could have 15 sacks. That place is in trouble. It's
Yeah.
about to implode.
Yeah. And like the fact that they still have to figure out stuff like the run game and is it Pacheco, is it CEH?
I mean,
gonna get rolling here.
They shouldn't have to figure that out.
Who would you
It's-
bring in rather than
It's number 10, okay?
What?
Give him the fucking ball.
Dude, CH eats.
Stop.
He eats at a pace.
He doesn't run like a fucking
Three.
rhino who's
3 bites per play. He eats.
I love
Slowly but surely.
CH is dressed, Chiefs win. That's just what happens.
well, they win a lot. So.
Yeah.
True.
Even more when he's dressed.
And then Monday night, Seattle's in New York. As far as the rush is concerned, it's basically a wash when Seattle's on offense. When Seattle's on offense, they do have the advantage in the passing game. Giants' yards per pass has not been good defensively. A wash when Giants are offense and they're throwing the ball. And Seattle's got 2.9 yards per rush they're giving up on defense. So quite an advantage there. Is Barkley coming back?
I think he will play, but he has shown in the past when he comes back early from high ankles that it like affects him pretty severely, and he hasn't posted like a lot of the talk of like is Saquon really a top running back in the league? It was because he was playing through a high ankle sprain. So my blind optimism's fading a bit. I'm pretty worried about DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett,
No,
and
what
Kenneth
happened?
Walker.
Yeah.
Just
What happened?
tearing us.
We were
apart.
all in.
No, I am. Because you know who I believe in?
What?
Don Martindale and him dialing it the fuck up.
Don Wink Martindale.
Yeah, sure.
Martindale.
That's the only hope.
Seahawks covered 3 of their last 12 games. Covered 5 of 6 against the Giants. Covered 4 of 5 at the Giants. Giants 0-7 their last 7 Monday nighters.
Yeah, last year DK just absolutely dusted our entire organization.
Was that in Seattle?
I think so. Yeah, it was.
I don't remember that.
DK like ran a fake route on a run play that went very viral. He had a lot of viral highlights from the game.
Okay, that was a deep dive on the NFL games this week.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It was.
Tomorrow night we'll have an NFL game to pick, as well as I think there might be multiple college games tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken.
3, I believe.
I believe the so it's not just the MAC midweek now.
No.
What's it called is playing.
Jacksonville
Conference
State.
USA.
Yeah, CUSA is playing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays now as well. So
What are we calling it? What's the marketing push here, boys?
yeah, I've been waiting for that too because it's gonna be tough to beat Maction. I'll wait to see what CUSA does.
Let's go, CUSA.
Come on, CUSA.
Middle Tennessee at Western Kentucky, Temple at Tulsa, and Jacksonville State at Sam Houston.
That's all CUSA.
Yep.
They should steal the NFL America's Game of the Night. Conference USA. America's Game of the
I actually
Night.
like that, Bruce.
Because it will be.
That's where your
tied-
marketing sales brain is fucking
that's
showed off
Spotify
right
there,
now.
Bruce.
Yep,
Fucking
yeah, I
nailed
mean,
it.
hey, I do what I do. That one's free.
That one's free.
CUSA.
You can have that one.
Next one,
CUSA.
you gotta pay.
Did your WNBA bet hit last night?
Yeah, dude, fucking smashed. What the fuck? Why's my mic off? Yeah, fucking smashed. It was awesome, actually.
Who were you on?
It was a player prop parlay, Tony.
On Liberty Bibbity?
No, it was on the Vegas Aces. Liberty stinks. It's Bruce's stupid team.
I saw that all 5 of their starters went over 10 points. I saw it.
Yeah, big dub. The Connecticut Sun is no easy task. They
No.
are a veteran club that knows how to win a playoff series, as they proved in the first round. So great to knot it up 1-1. Now we go up to Mohegan Sun, the home of the Connecticut
Yes.
Sun,
Beautiful
Yes, sir.
casino.
and we take it to them.
All right.
Wow.
Any footy?
Fiorentina money line tomorrow.
Okay.
Bologna double chance.
Okay.
Roma plus 105 on the money line at Genoa.
Little Serie A.
Real Betis draw no bet, and we'll go Atletico Madrid draw no bet at Osasuna.
Osasuna! Okay.
Oh, and Inter Miami tonight to fucking hoist the U.S. Open Cup.
Playing golf?
What's that?
We're playing golf then?
This is the U.S. Open Cup.
Into Miami.
Tomorrow.
Messi questionable. We haven't heard it.
Tomorrow, we
Are
got
there matchups out yet?
Ryder Cup. We'll break it down tomorrow. Probably not. Have they announced them yet?
No, I don't think they do. I think they do like a 12-hour before
Yeah.
type
Yeah,
drawing.
so we'll know tomorrow.
Oh, sweet. So it's going to be at what, 1?
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Sweet.
It's in Europe.
yeah, it's pretty helpful, actually.
Yeah. You know where they come in 2 years? Bethpage.
Really?
The Black
The
Coast.
Black Coast.
Careful, if you're a bad golfer, turn around and leave. We're bad.
Inter Miami at minus 180 to lift the cup is
Something to think about.
that's pretty fair.
Okay.
It's a fair price.
All right. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be picking some games, and we will go from there. Mitt?
1 second. Well, god damn it! Now the quote's all the way gone. Now I gotta find one.
You guys want to know what he Googled?
I would love to.
Best quotes.
Yeah. It's one of those days.
The fact that you aren't prepared to do this.
Tony, I had one, and then I had.
You have
do
to
all
give
the
him
streaming
time to
stuff.
say, I got something for you, Tony. You didn't let him fucking say his
All right.
fucking tie-in.
Tony.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff seems impossible, but you know what? You got to keep an open mind here. That's what we do on this show.
Is that part of the quote?
No,
I always
this is
get
part
so
of the quote.
confused because you ad-lib the
Go,
beginning.
hey, here's a quote.
Yeah, I gotta
Back-
set
That's his
I gotta
fucking
set the
poet's
thing,
voice,
dude.
man. Let him get in his bag.
God, Fuck, that quote's already ruined. It's always possible. Ah, fuck. See, now it's
Anything's possible.
Kevin Garnett.
Thank you, Gumpy.
That was the quote.
We did baseball to start the show, you marks.
Yeah, damn it.
Pay attention.
Was that the F's in the chat though?
No.
Oh yeah, there.
There
Wait,
may have
did we?
been.
No, because
No,
we didn't even
fixed
make it to
we
baseball. Yeah.
didn't- No, we were doing intros.
All right. Once again, Astros first 5 money line, Rangers first 5 money line, Yankees first 5 plus half, Guardians first 5 money line.
And Brucey's on the Buccos and
The Astros.
okay. Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer.
Ah.